from station WDWL TV, located, corporate offices. And from Studio A, we're broadcasting live. And Studio A is located on Grumpy Old Man Road. And it's the Grumpy Old Man. Oh, that's me. And the Grumpy Vulture Show. Take your bow. Oh, nice, slow, graceful one. Okay, look at the camera. All right, first of all, I'm going to apologize in case it's too loud. I did a pre-check earlier, and it was too low. That's one thing I hate about brand new microphones. Getting them adjusted to the point where the audio is just at a perfect level. Not either so silent you can't hear it or it's blowing your eardrums off. So if it's way too loud, I apologize already. But we're using, and this is a $600 microphone from my buddy. It's an MXL DRK or something. What is it? Yeah, DRK. I don't know what all the letters stand for. All I know is this one is the only microphone out of all the mics. It takes a 9-volt battery. I don't understand why this mic needs a battery, let alone a 9-volt. Talk about one of the most unpopular batteries. Yeah, back in the day when I was a teenager and had my little transistor radio, yeah, 9-volt batteries were the big thing. Now you say 9-volt battery and kids are like, huh? And then I have to tell them to gargle it. 9-volt battery. Yeah, they were big back in the day. But that's what this mic takes, a 9-volt battery. Plus, one of the new microphones that is coming, I did find out because just before my buddy's wife left for the airport, she found he had a little journal he kept. And the two microphones are limited edition special color. Sounds great to me. Can't wait to get them. Then, as you know, to get my interest piqued even more, my buddy says to me, oh, by the way, the trophy that I'm sending you is a head. I said, a head of what? He goes, that's all I'm going to tell you. Ha ha ha. So, it's mounted, like a deer or a bear. God forbid. You gotta take up the whole wall here. But that's all he told me. I was like, Jesus. So that's on the way. Now, we did obtain some of the signs. I'll give you a sneak peek. First of all, we have Regent British Petrol. Pardon me, all you people in Great Britain that are listening. Petrol, I'm not used to that. And then we have, it's British Regent Petrol. Kind of cool. Those are going to look great on the wall. Okay, here we go. Like I say, trying to get all this stuff is going to be unbelievable. We have General Gasoline and Lubricants. Frontier Double Refined Gasoline. Oh, I like this one. I think this is the front runner to Mobil. Pegasus Motor Spirit. Sunoco Race Fuel. Shell gasoline, Pennzoil motor oil, Gulf motor oil, Texaco motor oil, and you can tell this is like around, WWII. Every sign had a very provocative female in it. We have Fire Chief gasoline and Texaco filling station. I'm trying to find a Sky Chief. I can't find a Sky Chief sign. Texaco had their premium was Fire Chief, and their lower brand was Sky Chief. Can't find one, but that's part of what's going to be going up back here for the background, folks. And, oops, I got a cable running across the console testing this microphone. I almost spilled my coffee. The big announcement. Are you ready? What about you? Are you ready? The big announcement. We have now gone to 51 subscribers. Hey, give them a bow. Give them a couple of bows. Yeah, 51. Salute 51. Come on, some more. Yeah. Took us a long time to get to 50. Then all of a sudden, a week later, bingo, 51. So 51. Whoever you are, thank you. We're on that way to 100,000. One subscriber at a time. Couple of months at a time between them. But no, it was amazing. I hit 50, and then all of a sudden, within a week, 51. So, 51, I salute you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now I can't say I'm stuck at 50. Getting closer to 60. I said, hopefully 60 by the end of the year. Yeah. And tomorrow, for all you loyal subscribers, it's my birthday. So, if you want to bring some expensive gifts and drop them off at Grumpy Old Man Road, it'll be greatly appreciated. Or any kind of gifts. Except roadkill. No roadkill. It's not his birthday. It's mine. What's the matter with your lava lamp? It's not lava in. See, I told you. It takes this goofy little light bulb, but the size of a golf ball. And it's high wattage, which is supposed to heat the lava up. Damn light's been on for an hour. Nothing. I really think the bulb is slowly burning out. And I've been trying to find one. No luck. So, and dummy me, I usually keep all the information. Usually when you get these lava lamps, there's a little card or a little slip of paper inside, where it's from, what company manufactured it. I throw it away. I don't know where to get the bulbs from for this thing, because you can't just use any bulb. The base is like a Christmas tree light, that size, but the bulb is like a golf ball. Been on for an hour, no lava. And the bulb in this one, it's different than the one in my bedroom, because I was going to swap them out. No, wouldn't fit. The bulb screwed into the socket, but it was too high. When I went to put the lamp in, it would have broke the freaking bulb. So I don't know. And there's no numbers on the stupid thing either. I took the bulb out, had my magnifying glass, looking up. No numbers. We might get cut off. Prism just said. I'm going to wait a second. So far, so good. We'll keep going. And like I say, I hope I'm not blowing your ears off. When I tested this mic earlier today, the audio was way too low. So I bumped it up a couple of notches. It sounds all right to me, but that don't mean it's going to sound all right to you. So I'll probably keep apologizing. Then I had to put the spit screen on. Yeah, the microphone screen. Couldn't find the one I wanted, so I ended up with yellow and a blue racing stripe. I had a black one with a red racing stripe, but I can't find it. I hope I don't have to keep using these like on the two microphones that are coming from my buddy's wife, because from what she's telling me, it would ruin it having to cover them up. Although it ruins this one, because this was a beautiful like alpine white. I don't want to take this off because I told you the last time I tested it, it had a hum in it. And it was driving me crazy. I didn't know if it was going through on the stream, because you can't tell. I swapped out the 9-volt battery, and there's no hum. So fingers crossed. But until I do this playback tonight, I can't figure out where to set the audio setting. So if I'm way too loud, again, I apologize. I wanted to try the mic out. It's been sitting under the console for months. And every time I mention my buddy, I'm thinking, oh geez, he would want me to use these microphones at least once. So I'm giving it a try. We'll see what happens. If it's too loud, I know I can start backing it down a notch at a time. And then when I get it to the perfect audio level, I'll put a note in the case. Audio level 8 or 8.5 or 9, Adjusting microphones is a pain. Now, the amazing thing is, the moon was just the opposite. When I had the thing set at 8, it was blowing people away. So the moon gets set at 3. That's how sensitive that mic is. I don't understand. Plus, I don't understand why, out of all the microphones, this one takes a battery. When they get plugged into the mixer already supplies every microphone with 48 volts. That's what these things take. This 9-volt plus the 48, to me, I would think it would fry the microphone. But no, I had to put a 9-volt in here. Then, since it sounded kind of shitty the last time, I went and bought a new one. 9-volt batteries are almost like trying to, find teeth on a chicken. I went in the drugstore. Every battery on earth Oh, they must have had 10,000 of them little button batteries. Think I could find a 9-volt on the rack? No. So I went to another drugstore. Same thing. No 9 volts. I was down the street from Dollar Tree. I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. They had one. I bought the last 9-volt battery. Matter of fact, the cashier looked at me and went, 9-volt? What are you using that in? A little kid's radio? I was like, Arr. But see, back in the day, when, Grumpy was a bebopping teenager, not even a teenager yet. No, I was like 10 years old. The big thing was a transistor radio. Now I can see all you youngsters going, what the fuck's a transistor radio? Gargle it. Transistor radio. And it seemed like every radio made took a 9-volt battery. I think it was hard finding a 9-volt battery today. Try finding one back in the day when every kid had a transistor radio that took a 9-volt battery. Ugh. It got to be the point. I always bought 2 or 3. That way I would have one. And it never failed. The radio would quit halfway while I was out doing something. I'd be like, Argh. And I didn't carry one in my pocket. But yeah, that was the big thing. Like, you kids with your iPhones. Yeah, we had a little transistor radio. They were about this big. And they had a single earphone. Yeah, you plugged it in the top. You stuck it in one ear. Oh, you were cool listening to your radio with an earphone. But yeah. So today I was on a 9-volt battery search. 9-volt batteries are like, Tyrannosaurus rexes or pterodactyls. They're that scarce. But button batteries, oh. I don't know what the big thing is with button batteries. Although, it seems like all my small remotes take button batteries. What a pain in the ass. Can't they take AA or AAA? No. Them little button batteries. So, hopefully everything's working fine. I got the 9-volt battery, brand new. So far, no hum. Maybe that's what it was the last time. Maybe I had a crappy 9-volt battery. Although I tested it. I did it old school, like we used to test batteries. You touch it to your tongue. And if you get the shock of a lifetime and you get no feeling in your tongue for a couple hours, you had a good battery. That's how all teenagers tested batteries. You touched it on your tongue. Good one. And I can see the women my age going, oh, we never tested batteries that way. Everybody tested their battery that way. That's the only way you knew if you had a good one. You stuck out your tongue. And if you lost the feeling in your tongue for several hours, it was a new one. Believe me, I did it several times. I'd be sitting down for dinner, My mother go, don't you like your dinner? I tell her I can't taste it. What do you mean you can't taste it? I can't taste it. Why? What's the matter? Well, I tested my battery. Oh, you dumbass! Poof. Get one up alongside the head. Didn't I tell you that's not how you test batteries? It's the only way to test a 9-volt. We didn't have battery testers back in the day like we have today. No. Our battery tester was in our mouth. If you zapped yourself real good, you had a nice battery. If it was so-so, throw it away. Yeah. That's the way we tested batteries. Thank God the posts on a 12-volt car battery were too far apart. I could see somebody trying to test the battery out of their car. I think that's why they spaced them that way. Because they knew kids were testing their 9-volt batteries on their tongues. Auto manufacturers went, oh, we don't want them doing that. We'll put the post at either side of the battery. Didn't make no difference to me. That's what they made wire for. Yeah, I tried it once. Took a piece of wire up to positive, piece of wire up to negative. Couldn't feel my tongue for a week. I knew the car battery was good, though. Oh, yeah, sure, laugh your ass off. Yeah, I did dumb, stupid things when I was a kid. I'm not going to get into the dumb, stupid things I did as a kid. It's too embarrassing, even for an asshole like me. And yes, I did some dumb, stupid things as a kid. Although the one thing I didn't do was the old, I dare ya. No. Because you knew if your friend was daring you, you were going to get fucking hurt really bad. Like, I dare you to jump over this ravine. Well, I can jump pretty well, but that's a 20-foot ravine. And I'm lucky if I can hit 8 feet. So I knew, oh, I dare ya. And then that double dare ya, triple dare ya. I used to tell the assholes, okay, show me and I'll follow you. No. They knew they couldn't do it, but they just wanted to laugh at the asshole that tried it. Yeah. Here, I dare you to lick this white powder in my hand. Oh, no. I don't know where that white powder came from. It could be an illegal drug, or it could be flour. I ain't licking that powder in your hand. No. Although, I'll tell you one stupid one. Could you open a bottle with your teeth? What? I dare you. No. Double dare you. No. I triple dog dare you. Okay, give me the bottle. Now I broke a tooth. Try explaining that to your parents when you get home. I have to go to the dentist. Why? I broke a tooth. How did you break a tooth? Then you're trying to think of I fell down. You couldn't have fallen down. You don't have no bruises on your face. Then you finally give in. Well, my buddy opened me. Oh, come on, Grumpy. Get the mouth working. My buddy dared me to remove a bottle cap with my teeth. Then both your parents at the same time. You dumbass! You know what dentists cost? I can see my father go, never mind, we're not going to take him to the dentist. I'll take him downstairs and file it off with my Dremel tool. Oh, no, no. Yeah, he did like a... And I didn't get no anesthetic. No, I didn't let him file it. My mother luckily stepped in and said, no. I know it's cheaper, but he needs to go to a dentist, get it filed right. Then he used the same damn tool, but at least I got some Novocaine. I saw pieces of my tooth flying out of my mouth. Yeah. Then a couple months later, I lost a damn tooth. Yeah. I weakened it enough with the edge of the bottle cap that it fell out. I looked like a real idiot for a long time, missing a tooth. And then to find out, it wasn't one of my permanent teeth. Oh, were my parents pissed off. You mean to tell me that wasn't a permanent tooth? He's got one coming in anyway, and we spent that money to get that fucking tooth filed down? The dentist just had a big smile and went, oh, yes. How do you think I can finance that new Cadillac in the parking lot? And he always had one, too. Brand new. Every 2 years. Fleetwood. He wasn't cheap. He had a 70 Fleetwood, looked like a limousine in the parking lot. Of course, I'm sure he filed down a lot of kids' baby teeth. What are you laughing at? Oh, yeah, I know why he's laughing now. I forgot the zip ties. That's all right, tomorrow you'll get yours. How the hell did I do that? I always bring them in with me. I know he didn't steal them. I know where they're at. They're on my dresser. I forgot to put them in my pocket. Tomorrow, you're going to get both of them on your beak. Matter of fact, I'll position them so they look like antennae. You'll be a vulture beetle. Yeah, that was a real shocker today when I opened my YouTube. I kind of glanced down. I was like, wait a minute, that don't look right. Holy shit, 51. Whoa, I was celebrating. I almost did a handstand. Then I forgot. I'm going to be 73. Do a handstand at this age, all the blood runs to your head and you pass out. I didn't try it, but almost. Oh, I was celebrating. Walking through the studio going 51, 51, 51. And the CEO walked by, just gave me a strange look like, oh, he lost his mind. I wasn't going to tell him what the 51 meant. But 51, whoever you are, I appreciate it. And like I'm telling everybody, just subscribe. You don't have to hit the bell for all the notifications, unless you want to. But I just want to see the subscribers go up. But if you want to be notified every night, cool. Maybe I'll get 52 for my birthday. Oh, that'd be cool. Open my YouTube in the morning and see 52 or 53 or 55. But I know, I'm pushing it, yeah. But it was a nice pre-birthday present to look down and see 51. Although it would be nice to see 73 in the morning. That way it would match my age. Yes, kids, back in the dinosaur ages, yeah. When I played my transistor radio while riding my T-Rex from cave to cave. Yeah, these kids nowadays. Holy shit, you're going to be 73? That's fucking ancient. That's almost before the beginning of time. Oh, I wanted to smack that kid. Yeah, before the beginning of time. You're going to see the end of your time. Keep making remarks like that to a grumpy ass old man. Did they have electric lights when you were born? Yeah. We had electric light bulbs with candles inside of them. They looked like electric lights. Did you have computers? No. Steve Jobs wasn't inventing it yet. He was probably thinking about it. No, we didn't have computers when I was born. That's how ancient I am. Yeah, I remember my first computer. Oh, God, it cost like $1,200. It was a Tandy TRS-80 from Radio Shack. It had an 8-inch floppy drive. Oh, not the little one, no. An 8-inch floppy drive. The floppy drive was as big as the computer itself. And you should have seen the side of the printer. Ugh. I think it had Windows 3.1. Or was that my other one? No, the damn Tandy was still MS-DOS. Try figuring that out today, kids. Gargle it. MS-DOS. Yeah, that's what my Tandy was. An MS-DOS computer. Then I got a compact. I think that's what it was. I think I had a compact. Windows 3.1. I was coming up to the big time. I had a computer with Windows, not DOS. That Tandy was a bitch to operate. But I could walk around going, I have a computer. Some people are like, what's a computer? Well, it's a thing that does stuff for you. Like what? Well, whatever you program into it. Oh, you have to put something in it in order to get something out. That don't make sense. That was before internet. Okay, kids, yeah, gargle it. What were computers like before internet? And then came AOL. Oh, every store that you went into, there was piles this high of AOL discs. I've been with AOL ever since. I used to have one of the original discs. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, you got a CD. AOL, free. That's when we had dial-up modems. God forbid you would finally make a connection and some asshole in the house would pick up the phone. And there went your connection. You'd have to listen to that and then it would connect and your computer would start to boot up. And then you'd lose it and go, what happened? You pick up the phone and somebody'd be on the phone. Oh, yeah. I finally ended up getting a computer line. Oh, yeah. That was back in the days of landlines. you could call the phone company and get a computer line. That's all it did. It ran your modem. You couldn't make calls. It was just for your computer. And that eliminated some asshole picking the phone up when your modem finally connected. Yeah, kids, not like today. You think everything is instantaneous. Yeah, Grumpy was around before Bluetooth. That's how old I am. I can see all the kids going, holy shit, he's ancient. He was around before Bluetooth? Yeah. Go ahead, laugh. You got all the modern conveniences today. I started out pre-Bluetooth. Matter of fact, my first cell phone was a Motorola brick. I still have it. They call it a brick because it weighed about as much as a brick. And maybe if you were lucky, you could get a signal and actually talk on it. Not like today. Cell phone towers every 3 feet. My cell phone tower was like every 300 miles. But I had a phone. Couldn't talk on it half the time, but I had a cell phone. Yeah, those were the days. Pre-internet, pre-Bluetooth, pre-cell phone. No, not pre-automobile. I can see some you idiots going, did they have cars back then? I hate this younger generation. Did they have electricity? Yes. We had running water too. And it wasn't a stream next to the house. You had a faucet. Kids today. Oh, you're fucking ancient. Well, just remember, 70 is the new 50. So Grumpy will be around for a long time. Because if I'm really like 50, I got 50 more years. Oh, can you? I don't even want to think what kids are going to be like 50 years from now. They're bad enough now. Drive past the school. Every kid is on their cell phone. Every one. They come out the door and they're probably texting the person next to them. Yeah, you don't see them talking. They're glued to their cell phone. So if there's like 6 girls in a group, they're texting each other instead of talking. Do it sometime. Drive past the school. As soon as they come out the door, they got a cell phone in their hand. It's like they can't survive outside the school without the cell phone in their hand. Yeah, the high school's right up the street from me. I see it daily. What is so important? You got to be right up. Blah, blah, blah. Kids today. I can't wait until they have kids. Oh, that'll be the fun. When kids today have their own kids. And then they'll see what they put their parents through. Can I have a new cell phone? You just got that one last week. Well, the new one has come out. Oh, I got a neighbor. Yeah. Every time a new iPhone comes out, her daughter has to have it. Because she's in a coven. A clique. I don't know what they call it today. Back in my day, it was a clique. And you're not allowed in the clique unless you have the latest and greatest. So when the iPhone 15 came out, her iPhone 14 was only like 9 months old. Mom, I need an iPhone 15. Why? Because all my friends have them. And then her mother goes and buys her one. She's lucky that Apple doesn't come out with an iPhone every 6 months. Oh. But yeah, in order to be in her clique with her friends, if they get new iPhones, she has to get a new iPhone. I don't know what the trade-in is like. I know she trades them in. But yeah, she no sooner had her iPhone 14, and then all her friends got iPhone 15s. And oh, you can't get the bottom line. You got to get the Pro, Max, Ultra, Deluxe, top of the line one. Like it makes a difference. Me, I don't care. As long as I can answer a call, make a call, send or receive a text message, that's it. I don't even gargle on my cell phone. If I have something to gargle, I write it down. Yeah, write it down. Notepad. Gargle it. Notepad. And then I come home and gargle it on my computer. I have enough problem making a call or sending a text message, let alone to gargle things on my damn cell phone. But oh, these kids today, they multitask on their cell phone. They're sending a text message, gargling something, and playing a game at the same time. I'm lucky I know how to turn mine on and off. Don't you laugh tomorrow, zip ties. You're gonna get yours. Well, so far, I haven't been thrown off a prism. So I don't know what that red warning box was. Yeah. The other night, threw me off. Then it told me it resumed. Yeah, it resumed all right. I'm talking here for 30 minutes to myself. When I went to do the playback, it was 10 minutes. I just kept talking. It said reconnected. And I still don't know what's going with my instant graham cracker. Threw me off for good, I guess. I'm going to have to check into it. Although it's not that important. Long as I'm on useless tube and faceplant, I'm good. And so far, I'm good. Yeah. I got on instant graham cracker because everybody said, oh, you should branch out to more platforms. And then it throws me off. I must have pissed somebody off by saying something they didn't like. I didn't even get a warning. You'd think I would have got something that said, hey, you're shut down for a week for saying bad things. No, it just shut me off and won't let me back on. I tried today. I went to log in, wouldn't take. So I don't know. Instant Graham Cracker don't like me. No big deal. The only problem is Prism only has certain platforms that you can get on. Everybody was saying, oh, Grumpy, you should be on TikTok. Prism won't let me get on TikTok. It's not an approved platform. Instant Graham Cracker was, but it shut me down for some reason. No big deal. So, you saw all the new gasoline signs. As soon as the rest of them get here, because there's more on the way, this whole background is going to change. It'll be like a complete new studio. All gasoline signs from back in the day. Like this one, Red Crown. That's from like the 20s and 30s. There was no Red Crown gas when I started driving. Or Husky or Flying A or any of them. Well, Standard Oil. No Ace, no Rooster, no Husky, no Flying A, no Red Crown, no Polygas, none of those. They were all before Grumpy's time. Because the Tyrannosaurus Rex didn't need gasoline, you youngsters. It just ate your neighbor. Be nice to have him today. Somebody pissed me off, I'd say, eat him. Like in the movie Jurassic Park. Everybody loved it when the Tyrannosaurus Rex ate the lawyer. Even I got a laugh out of that one. And then one day I had to meet with my lawyer and I said, did you see Jurassic Park? And he said, don't start. Okay. I don't want him to raise my fee. I guess he didn't think it was that funny. I think he would rather the T-Rex ate a plumber. But I thought it was funny. The roof come off the shit house and the T-Rex looked in. And the guy looked up like, oh, and that was the last thing he said. Old T-Rex just went, jump. That was hilarious. Matter of fact, I've got Jurassic Park on DVD. I'll have to watch it again. Just for that part where the T-Rex eats the lawyer. I loved it. Of course, I won't tell my attorney anymore. No. I don't think he was too happy with that part of the movie. Especially if he was watching it with his family and his kids went, oh, look, Dad, the T-Rex ate a lawyer, just like you. And then he shut the movie off and sent the kids to bed. Well, I don't know if he did, but I would think he did. Like, that's it, no more. You can't watch the rest of the movie. And then his wife was like, well, he didn't eat you. I could see my attorney going, it's the principle. He ate a lawyer. He should have eaten a plumber or a landscaper, not a lawyer. And then his wife went in the other room and laughed her ass off. I'm sure it happened. I know his wife. I'll have to ask her, did you laugh your ass off at that part of the movie? She'll probably tell me, oh yeah, I'm still laughing. Why aren't you laughing? Well, that's right, you don't know what a lawyer is. You don't need to know. But for being a smart ass, tomorrow he's going to get some zip ties. give him an excuse to go up to corporate rather than like every morning. Oh, he made fun of me. Now, when I come into the studio, before the hotline rings, I take it off the hook. Then the CEO comes down to the studio and says, "Hey, is your phone off the hook?" Why, yes. Well, hang it up. I'm going to call you. And then he goes back to his office and fucking calls me. Now you know what this studio is run like. I just come in and do my stream. Thank God I'm not up at that part of the studio. I'm at this part of the studio. My own private section. All right, in your private section. Okay, jeez. Next he'll want his own show. I can see. Real interesting YouTube stream. Him staring at the camera for an hour. Not saying nothing. Just like now. But see, being around him, I speak vulture now. I know what he's saying. Took a long time to learn it. Too long. It's really sad when I tell my friends, you know, I speak vulture. And they're like, Grumpy, you're fucking nuts. Well, that too. Well, I'm not going to push my luck anymore. The mic has worked okay, I think. If the volume's too loud, I'll back it down tomorrow. Or go back to the moon. I don't know. But so far so good. We didn't get cooked. Well, we didn't get cooked. And we didn't get kicked off of Prism. Oh, now it's telling me that YouTube is liable to buffer. I guess that's my warning. I'm going to get kicked off, so I better sign off. At least it warned me. YouTube could buffer due to your low video. Well, I did adjust the latency down a bit. Now it must be down too much. Can't win. Have it up high, you get kicked off. Have it down low, you get kicked off. Jesus. Worse than trying to adjust the volume on a microphone. Or finding a 9-volt battery. And with that, hopefully things are going great. And, once more, let's thank number 51. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again, 51. You made my day. And my birthday. Unless I open YouTube tomorrow, it says 52. Then we'll be bowing to 52. But so far, for tonight, early birthday gift. Thank you, 51. Oh, 51. You could be Area 51. I have a license plate that says Area 51. Kind of cool. I got Area 51 license plate and Area 51 subscriber. Neat, huh? Let's not push our luck. It says we may be buffering. If we're buffering, sorry. And with that, I will chat with you tomorrow on my birthday. Oh boy. See ya.